the lady that I did my last video on. So the DVRO is Bree, Santos has against Bree. Look, if he's at an airport, that does not mean anything. Correct. Just because he's at an airport or just because he's in Texas does not mean that he's around the child. Trust me, you guys. If they have Santos around that baby, trust me when I tell you, they're going to be the ones to let it be known, right? Us having a picture or somebody asking for a picture of him at an airport, there's nothing we can do with that, right? A judge is going to be like, okay, there's a million people in Texas, right? They're going to mess up. They are going to mess up if, in fact, he is around the baby. Do I believe that she'll have him around the baby? Absolutely. Absolutely. And I absolutely believe that one of them is going to end up saying something or popping up, or Santos is going to be on live in the other room and W is going to be, being a kid and make a noise or something. We're going to figure it out. Exactly, Vivian. They tell themselves every time. So please, you guys, I don't want to take a whole bunch of time going into the figuring it out piece. If I get any information at all sent to me, I always will send it directly to Mama 2K and 2K. They know that. I'm sure a lot of people always send them stuff. I don't like to bombard them with stuff until I know it's factual. Hi, Missy. Yeah. Now, I also want to say, Heather says, Santos will do it just to rub it in. Absolutely. And he, sometimes I wonder, is he just that dumb that he doesn't realize that you're messing Bree up in the midst of that? Or is that all part of Santos's evil plan? So that she can't be around him. So I don't want to take a whole bunch of time on that now. If I get, like I said, if I get information that in fact Santos is there around the baby, I'm on it. Okay, I'm on it. But now I do want to go into the haircut again, because I am completely dumbfounded at some people. Again, not often I'm speechless, but it blows my mind at how disrespectful and rude some people are to John in regards to his haircut. Can you imagine, you guys? No, listen, these same people that are being so rude and disrespectful to him in regards to him cutting his own son's hair, that baby came from his sack, okay? And he's a barber. And he did a damn good job on his haircut. Can you imagine if 2K was to message them after they cut their kid's hair and be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you? And that looks like shit. They would flip out. They would just tear him apart. They would call for his cancellation. And how dare he tell me what to do with my kid, blah, blah, blah. But yet they do it. It legitimately blows my mind. The haircut is adorable. It is of the time. I don't understand people getting mad, because again, it's not their dang kid. We always say we don't recommend doing a haircut before the age of 1. He's 1.5 years. He was due for a haircut, and he looks adorable. So it's blowing my mind watching some of the responses I've seen from him. We can play a couple if you guys want. Yeah, his haircut is absolutely adorable. Yeah, absolutely adorable. Hi, Queen. Oh, Spacey, I talked about that yesterday too with my oldest, Trey. Oh, I was pissed. Yeah, I came home, he just shaved the whole thing. But he's not a barber. It wasn't done good. Just shaved the whole thing off. And he had long, thick hair down to here with just huge curls. Just the cutest thing ever. He didn't tell me. But we were still in a relationship too. I think there's a big difference Well, first of all, it's strangers on the internet telling John what a terrible job he did and how dare you cut your child's hair. Strangers, not anyone he had a child with. And then when Bree did say something about it, the issue is he doesn't have to ask you anymore, right? Because she's lost all custody. She has no legal custody or physical custody. He does not have to ask her to do it. Had she done it, then there could have been an issue because she has no legal custody over W. She only has visitation. So he is within his rights to cut the baby's hair. And again, it's so cute. Okay, good. Sip o'clock, he did. He gave her some hair. And I expect nothing less from John. That's amazing. See? It's those little things. Now, do we think she would have done that if she was the one to get his hair cut? Save hair to give it to John? No, because she doesn't think about anything like that. She doesn't think about anybody but herself. I love that. That's why, you guys, I have a lot of respect for John. John does a great job. Okay, let me see. What am I looking at? Not that much. Let me do this. Let me see. Let me see. Here we go. Here's one.
When people were saying that y'all were mad.
So this is a message that says, her name is Claire. She sends this to 2K Snap. It says, why the fuck did you shave W's head like that, bro? That's so bad for a baby. And it's a baby, all in caps. And he had curls. You just ruined his hair.
After I cut my...
How was you though? Is you cool, huh? What? Here we go.
Son's hair, like, I did not believe them. Because why would y'all be mad that I cut my son's hair?
Hello.
I'm a barber.
Hello.
Was a barber. Regardless, I cut hair.
Hello. And he's his dad.
Since when is it bad to cut a baby's hair?
Hello.
I'm so confused. Bro, when people were saying that y'all were mad that I cut my son's hair, like, I did not believe them. Shave Winter's head like that, bro. That's so bad for a baby. And it's a baby. And he had curls. You just ruined his hair. Well, now he looks like Dada. How is cutting a baby's hair bad? Like, what? What? Bro, when people were saying that y'all were mad.
If you guys are lagging, scroll out and scroll back in. Now, thank you, Mama Rachel. This could be a crazy question. I don't know. And so I hope I don't want it to come off offensively or wrong in any way. As you guys know, my children are mixed. They're black and white. So my kids all have very curly hair. So we were always told, don't cut their hair until they're over 1 year old because it'll grow back different and it can mess up their curl pattern, etc. Now, I don't know if it's the same for babies that don't have that, if they're white and they don't have that curl pattern. I grasp that he's Mexican too. But again, it seems like he has like bigger curls. So I don't know if it's the same. Either way, he's 1.5 years. He's not under the age of 1. No harm was done. People are taking this haircut thing to a whole new level. John, you did a fabulous job. It is your son. He looks absolutely adorable. You guys are twinning him for all of fall. He looks great. Don't worry about what they're saying. Love it. Do you, boo? Waited till all kids were over 1 to cut. Yeah, my mom didn't even care as much as he, or the mom. Yeah. Yes, you're 100% correct, Angie. A haircut is a hair, right? Just yeah. And again, he's a barber. But even if he wasn't, he's the dad. He gets the right to do that. Right. So I think that's what it is too, Spacey's like kind of like a superstition or whatever to not cut it till after their first birthday. But again, he's a year and a half. He's good. Beth! Jordy will love it, honey. Okay, so are we all good? Are we all good about the hair and that Santos and Brie are going to tell on themselves? All that stuff, we're all good, right? My son was a hair twirler and got his hair around his fingers. I've seen that too with some kids who just like to twirl their hair. Yeah, beautiful curls after when I had it shaped. And so, love it. Had multiple cuts for one because he had a shit check. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you can't help it. And with Baby W, he had patches of hair, at least the way it looks in pictures, right? Where he had, like, on the top here, he had really, really long hair, and I think there was some on the back, and then other areas that were short. So it was time for him to get a good, clean cut, so now it'll all grow in evenly. Again, the fact that we're even having to have a conversation about this sweet baby that is none of ours about this haircut is mind-blowing to me. So, he has his haircut, he's cute, he's adorbs. 2K did a great job. We're going to move along. Okay? Oh, wait, hold on. I want to see that. Oh my god, my autistic son was obsessed with wrapping my hair and pulling my bun out. Have you guys, Carrie, have you seen, there's a couple barbers on here that do haircuts for kids with autism. I love it so much. If it's like, thank you so much, ready for post that. I love it so much. The time that they take, the sensory stuff that they have set up, the way that they do it. I cry every time. Every single haircut. I've donated to, because you can, when you watch them, you can donate to, like, gift a haircut to somebody. So I've done that a few times. I cry every time. I love it. Now, tell them this. I was just saying, if she has Santos around Baby W, they'll tell on themselves. They always do. Meaning, they'll slip up. They'll be live. One of them will say something, or we'll hear Baby W in the background. They'll make it be known. Yeah. Okay. Are you guys ready to move on? Now, did you guys watch my video that I did earlier? It hasn't really, like, gone around too much yet. Hello, all my beautifuls. Yeah, Patricia, I heard. Again, I told you guys yesterday that he was going to be in Texas today because there is some event that he's scheduled to do that's in Texas. I also fully believe he's there to be. Brie's not going to go 7 days without seeing Santos. Santos goes and takes a shit for too long, and Brie assumes he's cheating. So, and then it's another trip to the ER. So, we knew he was going to be there. Now it's just waiting on it to. Thank you, Taz. Okay, so if you guys did not see my video, first off, I have to say, trigger warning. I just happened to be scrolling today. Live that leg in for... Thank you, Susan. You guys with the leg, I don't know if it's the update with TikTok or what. You guys may have to update TikTok. If not, go out and come back in. Yeah, the majority of people are saying it's fine on their end, and then some people are saying it's... Thank you guys for the comments on the hair. Do you guys know that it literally took me less time to do this to my hair than it did to put it up in a bun? And even my makeup was literally 2 minutes. I am obsessed with these new sticks, the pencil sticks, or eyeshadow pencils, or whatever the hell they called. It's 2 colors. I did one, boop, do-do-do, boop, do-do-do. Then did a light one in there, put my eyeliner on, some mascara, wrap. Took me probably 10 minutes to get ready. A new logo with the curls. Okay. Okay, so anyways, so I want to talk about this because we have really kind of been focusing on Thank you, Back Talk. We have really been focusing a lot on I'm trying to TikTok friendly, right? I'm trying to find TikTok friendly ways to say it. Okay. We've really been talking a lot about the kids who have been found in the dumpsters or have been left, or mothers not getting, mental health not being addressed, mothers not getting the help that they need, etc. Oh, Pinky, they're live. So I saw this video today. I want to give you guys a trigger warning. I am going to spoil it for you guys because I don't want anyone stressed out. The children are alive. That's what I want to say. Okay. So we're gonna go into this. Now I didn't know this when I watched it, but it's 3 videos. We're gonna watch the 3 videos and then we're gonna talk about it. Okay. Again, if this is not something that, if you need to, log out and come back in a little bit, you can, because it is traumatic. It doesn't show anything and we're only going to listen to it, but you really hear this mom basically go through her options. I've asked for help, I can't get it. What are my options? I don't have any options. I'm tired. I don't want to be here no more. But who would watch the kids? Who's going to take care of my kids? If I take him with me, God will watch him. He'll have him. But if I take him with me, I'll be with the devil. I won't be with him. But that's okay, because God this is what she's contemplating the whole time. Her name is, oh gosh, I always get her name, is Shanice Willingham. She's a brand new person that we've never talked about. So we're going to talk about it. I'm going to play the videos. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to play the videos all the way through. I won't stop them. And then we'll talk about it and what the updates are. All this happened yesterday on live.
So I just want to come in here with this
really fast. It says on here, a mother's love twisted into darkness when the unthinkable becomes reality.
Last goodbye, y'all. I can't take it no more. My baby dad don't give a fuck. My mama don't give a fuck. I've been struggling so long with mental health. So if y'all understand a young mother, right? If she trying to, she been reaching out for months and months, please, 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 hear her out. Hear her. Just hear her. Because I'm about to do this, guys. Whew. I'm about to do this, y'all. And I love my kids. I love my kids so much. So much. But I can't leave them behind, because how? I can't leave them behind because who the fuck gonna take care of them? I don't want them. I know they'll be safe with God. And I know I'm gonna go to hell. Oh God, I'm gonna go to hell. And God, I know you're disappointed. I know, but I've been trying. I told you to show up for me. I tried every way, God. But I know my kid's gonna be safe with him. Oh Lord, I told you, God, I was getting tired. So I just want to.
So that's the first part. For those of you guys coming in, her name is it is Shanice Willingham. This just happened yesterday. And she's filming herself basically crying out for help and saying she's tired. She's asked for help. Nobody's giving her help. She needs help. She feels like she's at the end. She doesn't want to be here anymore. But who's gonna watch her kids? So this is the last part, and then we're gonna talk about this. And again, this one says, behind closed doors, a mother's love turned lethal. A chilling descent no one saw coming.
It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful at the pool, y'all. It's so beautiful. Oh, Lord. It's so beautiful. Oh, Lord. Oh, y'all, babies. I love y'all, okay? Dad, you tell mommy you love me? I love you. I love you. Yeah. Mommy love you. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss, okay? Two. Mommy love you, okay? Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Oh, God. Y'all, my phone on 2%. This shit hurts so bad because my kids. Okay. Ooh, it's on super sensitive. It's something gotta give. I can't believe it, Jesus. Oh, I can't believe it. You told me you would have put me there. It's nothing that I couldn't bear, Jesus, but I bear. It's so.
And so then after that, her phone died. And then this is her Divine link of her mugshot. Now the charges are murder in the first degree, premeditated, one count, but the children are alive. Yeah, the children are alive. So we're gonna go in now. But we'll go in and read a little bit more about it. I know every family is not close, they won't just jump to help. But what are some things like we talked yesterday about wanting to help, hi Crispy, wanting to help expand Safe Haven. What can we do as a group? What can we do to help that? In the same token, what can we help here, right? So her kids are 3, 2, and 8 months, okay? 3, 2, and 8 months. So they're over the age for Safe Haven. What is something that could have been done in this situation? And I think someone had recorded, and she recorded it. Yeah, she recorded because I truly believe this was like her last hope. She had already reached out to her mom, her baby's father. No one's willing to help. Maybe it was just like, maybe they'll take me serious. Maybe they'll know. But you could tell she didn't want to do it. She didn't want to do it. What is Paisley talking about? Oops. Oh, did you guys block her or something? I don't see her. What did she say? I'm so nosy. She just told us to mind our business instead of internet BS. Oh. I'm late. What are we talking about? Hi, Ansel's carrot. It's crazy though when people say stuff like that, right? Mind your business instead of this stuff, where if everybody minded their business on cases like this, no change would ever come. This would become a much more regular occurrence instead of encouraging people or trying to find ways for people to reach out, right? We're trying to give people an outlet, people a place to reach out in order to get help, come up with processes. Okay, thanks, Beth. I love my sissy. Yeah, I am confused on the 3 murder charges when it says that they're alive. So I will read the article that I found. Oh, naturally it's on my phone. Hold on. But the glasses thing popped up. Did you guys get your glasses yesterday? Right, Melanie. It definitely isn't helping because she clearly was not in her right frame of mind. However, she broke the law. She has to. Mad Hatter, we'll get back into that when we're done with this one. These type of conversations could help. Absolutely. Absolutely, peace. And that's why we have them. And not only that, you have people in here from all different states. What if we have somebody in this live right now who is in that same situation but doesn't have any help, has no way, nobody to reach out to for help, talk to? We actually had a situation like this a few weeks ago where we had a SOC member who was really struggling and wasn't sure being here was an option. We stopped everything immediately, changed your conversation, and she was able to group up with several different other SOC members. We communicate on a regular basis, and she's not having those thoughts any longer. That doesn't mean that they won't come back, because it's an illness that has to be, taken care of. Mental health is very, very, very serious. So having conversations like this is how new programs, new processes start, right? What if we were able to come up with, even a number, like a crisis line number to put out there for other parents in these situations? Okay, you're in what state? See what we can do to help. Let me see if there's a family in that area that can help you, or maybe just she needs someone to talk to, or she needs someone to watch the kid, whatever. You know what I'm saying? As a collective, listen, my vision is much bigger than TikTok. No offense, TikTok. My vision is much bigger than us just sitting here on TikTok. SOC Gang is the best group of individuals on all of on all of social media. We come in every day and boots on. We're ready to work. We're ready to help whoever it is that needs help. It's not in here just about starting drama and bullshit. That's not what we're about over here. So if we can have this open dialogue conversation and potentially help and start saving lives, why would we not do that? And that's not, everybody who's in here may not be on that same wavelength, and that's okay. That just means that this, this section, or my page is not for you, and that's okay. No hard feelings. If you're here for laughs and giggles and the dances and all that stuff, there's plenty of pages that do that. SOC Gang is different. Like a social group, a village of our own. Amen, sister. Amen. And it's because so many judge instead of trying to understand it. Yes, unbothered. We're not teeny boppers either. Correct, Taz. As a first-time mom with no family or help, it's so hard. Absolutely, Sarah. Talking about it is so important. Absolutely. Not everyone has good taste, and that's okay. So yeah, I agree. So again, it does not hurt my feelings if this is not the conversation that you want to have and you want to scroll on and watch somebody else. And that's okay. In a sense, yeah, kind of like an AA sponsor. And everybody has different interests. We have a ton of people in here that are in the recovery community. I know several of you guys have popped right in when someone has said that they've had such and such and they're struggling a little bit. You guys pop in and help them too. Like, I love it. There's a bigger picture for SOC Gang. I would do anything to help anyone. Absolutely. And sometimes, you know what? That's all it takes is a conversation. Can you message me so I can send you a screenshot? It's absolutely. Well, wait, hold on. Here, I just followed you back. Now you should be able to send it to me. Oh, wait, what happened? I followed you back. Wait, why? Oh, your account's private. I'm like, I'm following you. You can accept my friend request and then you can send it, or you can always send it to my email. Let me put my email. Hold on. I believe that, Grendel. I was put on this earth to help. Yeah. I think some people just naturally were. I'm the exact same way. It's like, it's just what I meant to do. Okay, so let me pull up the news article about this. What the hell just happened? We'll save Tickly for later, because I know us nosy bitches want to know. Okay, so we're gonna go to Shamiz. Wait. Find AC. So we're gonna have to do like a go. Okay. We're gonna have to do like a Zoom with some of you guys or something, so we can try to figure out how exactly it is we can do this. Okay, so this is from the Hillsborough, is that how you say it? Hillsborough Sheriff's Office. Valrico mother arrested after attempting to... I think it's... Hi, Melanie. I've not seen you forever, love. Missed you. Missed your face, girl. Okay, so it says... Is it Valrico? I don't know how to say that. I did say it correctly? Okay. A Valrico mother is facing multiple charges after attempting to drown her 3 children at a community pool. On September 24th, 2025, at 1:28 a.m., deputies responded to a call at a community pool on Sacramento Street in Valrico. When deputies arrived, they located Shanice Willingham, 24, on the pool deck. Family members had already intervened, pulling the children ages 8 months, 2 years, and 3 years from the water after taking them to a nearby home. Throughout the investigation, deputies learned that Willingham left her parents' home with the 3 children following an argument. Interesting. Shortly after, she began posting videos on IG stories in which she declared her intent to harm herself and then her children. Family members alerted by the videos rushed to the pool and witnessed Willingham had thrown the children into the water before jumping in herself and holding the children under. They immediately intervened, removing everyone from the pool. Hillsborough County Fire Rescue responded and evaluated the children, who showed no significant injuries. Willingham was taken into custody. This incident is nothing short of horrific, said Sheriff Chad whatever. The fear and betrayal these innocent children must have felt at the hands of the one person meant to love, care for, and protect them is unimaginable. This decision was not a cry for help. It was a deliberate act of cruelty. Mental health challenges may provide an explanation, but there is no excuse, no justification. These children were failed by their own mother, and it is only by the quick actions of their family that they are alive today. If you are someone you know who is struggling with the thoughts of self-harm, call 988 or the Aside and crisis line, dial 211 for local services. So, something interesting, and I'll go back and read messages about that. In the video, she says, I called my mom for help and nothing. I called their dad for help, nothing. But yet she was at her family's house, so she did have, potentially, she had help. She was with her family. She was with her people. That's why when these stories first come out, we have to take what is put out and what is said with a grain of salt, because more information is always going to come out. Sad, nonetheless. Yeah, that's crazy. Cher, I'm late. What the heck is going on? Yeah, Cher, I have a video up right before this, but a young mom yesterday in Florida was upset. She was on live doing videos, and she tried to unalive her 3 children in the pool. She's currently being held. The family saw it, and they were able to get the babies out of the pool in time. So the kids are alive. I just don't see how this was her answer. I'm down bad, but thank you, Beth. But never could I imagine hurting my kids. Mommy, I'm the same way. I don't understand. But again, like when you listen to, at least when I listen to the videos that she put up, right? what I hear, and I'm sure a lot of people are hearing things very differently, right? What I hear is her playing it out in her head. I don't want to be here. But who's going to take care of my kids? Okay, I already called them and them. They're not going to do it. Wait, so if I go, who's going to watch them? Nobody. Okay, I have to take them with me so we can be together. But wait a minute. If I take them with me, I'm going to hell. They'll be in heaven. So I won't be with them. So if I leave them here, there's nobody. If I take them with me, God has them. I'll be in hell, but God has it. You know, she's literally playing it out in her mind and asking and answering her own questions. And again, if I don't know what type of mental health issue she has, that's very common, where you'll come up with, it's almost like another voice talking to and telling you what to do. I don't know that is the case here because I don't know anything about her. I'm just putting it out there. That's crazy. Thank God people were there to, amen. Something needs to change. I agree. Something really, really needs to change. I have mental health struggles, meaning I won't get therapy nor help with my kids. My job doesn't have insurance. Well, Lindsay, you can always message me. I never like to talk about things, privately here on the platform. Is it just the insurance? Is that why? But again, message me off, because I don't want to have that conversation here. Hi, KT. This is part of the reason a lot of people don't say anything. They just, yes. Yeah. Either that or they don't say anything because they're just going to be ridiculed and criticized. Right? If they even say in here, we don't really think that mental health was part of this. Was part of the... What was the wording he used? This incident is nothing short of horrific. The fear and betrayal of these innocent children, I agree with all that. Care. Oh, this decision was not a cry for help. It was a deliberate act of cruelty. How can we say that before any type of evaluation was even done? Whoever it was that said that, Sheriff Chad Cronster. Thank you, Kara. How do you know that? How do you know that that was not an act, a cry for help? Thank you, Sherry. Now, to me, and again, this is just my opinion. It's so word is not bond, right? This is only my opinion. You're telling me that her videotaping and playing out what would happen to my kids if it's just me that's gone? Who would watch them? Who's going to do this? Like, she's playing that all out in her head. Most people who don't want to do that don't want help and just want to them, they don't go through all of that. They just go and do what it is that they intend to do. That is what I want to make sure I use his words. If she just walked up without saying anything, put them in the pool, held them down, right? Then that would be a deliberate act of cruelty. Thank you. You guys with the butterflies today. Thank you so much. You guys know me so well. That's what's getting me through this story right now. That is a cold and deliberate act of cruelty. She is looking for a reason. Now, again, I do have questions because she was obviously at family's house first, right? But we don't know what happened there. We don't know what was going on. So I just don't like the snap judgment that law enforcement will make. I have a question about a cold case. Just want to know, what is your opinion? Absolutely. Let me know, Les. You guys, I still have that kink in my neck. The family wouldn't have... Absolutely, Queen Dobby. Had she not recorded it and put it out there... Because, again, she was live streaming. It wasn't like she recorded it and then posted it hours later. She was live streaming. That's how the family knew, and the family was able to go and get them babies. And her. They saved her, too. If she was not getting any help with 3 kids, it was too much for her. Absolutely. Yeah. The entire thing is heartbreaking. I just, but then it goes back to what do we do? What can be done? Things breaks my heart for her. These, them kids, everything. It's too much. Yeah. And again, we talk about this a lot, right? When things happen to you that are, you remember, right? And they come from, hi Stephanie, they come from your parents. The one person or the 2 people, your mom and dad, that you're supposed to count on. They're supposed to love you, protect you, and provide for you more than anyone else in the world. And when they're the ones that do bad or do harm on you, I feel like it's like 20 times worse. And they do remember. Now, hopefully, these kids are all young enough. I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story, something that happened to Jamal. I'm not going to go into great detail, but after my ex-husband and I, when we first separated, of course, he had already moved on to somebody else because that's what he does. He can't take care of himself. So he just goes from chick to chick. Anyways, he was dating some girl, and apparently, I don't know, but apparently her family was in the pharmaceutical business, if you will, right? The first time he ever kept Mijo overnight, the very first time, a raid was done on the house. And Mijo was 4 or 5 years old. And it's crazy. We were just talking about this the other day. And he talks about how much that fucked him up. To this day, he still has like nightmares or dreams about it. When he sees the police, he still panics. Because they come in, it was a 5-story house, they come in, they do the spray, and everybody was cuffed, including my son at 5 years old. And he said he just remembers the officer coming up and seeing him and saying, "Who the fuck cuffed him? Uncuff him right now," whatever. But the trauma that instilled on him at such a young age, growing up his whole life in a house that was never an issue. We've never been in trouble. It's not like we don't have police over. We never had alcohol. Like nothing. You know what I'm saying? It was a totally different lifestyle, and it was the very first time. And I don't know if that plays a bigger role in it. That it was his first time going to his dad's house, away from, our family life, and that happens because he never wanted to go again. Dave's like, well, shut up. That's the life you live over there. Forget about it. Jasmine, there you go. Jasmine, that's his baby mama. Remembers everything about it. It's traumatic. So for these kids, hopefully, they're young enough. I don't know. At least the 3-year-old. The 3-year-old may have some memories, but can you imagine? What did I do? Oh, Heather, you don't even want to know. My kid's dad, my ex-husband, called me. It was early in the morning. He says, I need to drop Jamal off. And I'm like, this mother. His first time in like 6 months seeing him. He picked him up in the evening, like 6 p.m. And now he's calling me like 8 a.m. Thank you, Tiffany. Calling me like 8 a.m. wanting to drop him off. I'm like, okay, well, just bring him over. And he was like, no, I got to tell you something. What? And he told me, I'm like, bring me my mother and son right now. I got dressed so fast. I was down in that parking lot. I was pacing back and I was getting ready to go. For the first time, I was going to be in cuffs. He pulled up. He saw me standing out there. He stopped the car, told Jamal get out, backed up and left. Didn't stay and talk to me, communicate, nothing. I was wilding out. And I was like, he's not going back over there. Oh, I was. But I also wanted to keep it calm and cool because of what Jamal just went through. So I separated him from the other kids and I said, let's talk about it. He completely shut down. He did not want to talk about it at all. He just wanted to shut down. And after that, we're going on now, let's say we're like, he's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old. And every single time, like, his dad would call and say, hey, can I see him? And I would ask Jamal, and Jamal would be like, yeah, I want to go. And so he would go with him, say, Friday till Sunday. By Wednesday, Jamal was sick every single time. Just like a little tummy ache. By Thursday, he really has a bad stomach ache and he does not feel good. By Friday, he was every single weekend. And as soon as I would say, you don't have to go, he would be fine. He was so stressed. That's how he lived his childhood. Terrified. Well, he wanted to see his dad, but he was terrified to go see him because who knew what was going to happen next. That happened the first time I went. The ATF was... listen, everybody with any initial was there. It was a huge, massive raid. It made the local news. It was terrible. Unfortunately, your brain remembers trauma more than... Isn't that crazy? Crazy. Oh, Carrie, I was seeing so much red. It took everything in me. But trying to keep it TikTok friendly. It took everything in me to not just fucking lay into... Like, I was ready. Like, if I was going, this was the time I was going to go. But on the flip side, more importantly, I needed to protect my child. I needed to calm him down. I needed to just hold him. And all he wanted to do was, he's like, can we just go in your room and just watch a movie? And he was shaking and he just stayed in my room. That was the kids' is whenever they needed, like, just time away or something was really bothering them, they would always ask, can we just go to your room and snuggle and watch a movie or a show, whatever. And yeah, so I had to be calm to get him calm. And then when I was able to get in touch with him, that was a whole nother story. Literally what we do to protect our kids. Okay, so back though to this story. What if anything can we do, you guys? What can we do in situations like this? Is there, because there's already a number, right? They can call 988 if they can actually get somebody. Or 211. What is something we can think of? Me, I'm in Washington. No, I'm talking about this lady. The lady with her kids, right? When she's saying that she has no help and her only option is to take them out. What is something that we can do? If anything. Again, maybe there's nothing we can do. But again, I'm thinking bigger than TikTok. I want to do something or start something to where people have a way to reach out to somebody, or there's resources, something. I want something more. No way, I'm bothered. You're in Washington too? Oh my God. All the cool kids are in Washington. We'll have to talk offline. Okay, listen. At least the Washingtonians, we have got to do like some type of meetup. Or I won't ask where, but are you guys in Western or Eastern? Joe's here. Hi, Joe. A down-to-earth, no judgment helpline. Yes, something like that. No way. Angela, you're in Washington too? Holy crap. Eastern North Carolina. What's your thoughts on the... Wait, what? I don't know anything about that. Hold on. Let me look it up. I just don't remember. Hold on, let me Google it really fast. Madeline, for some reason, M-E-D-L-E-I-N-E. So it says Madeline Beth McCain is a British missing person who, at the age of, at the age of 3, disappeared from her bed in a holiday apartment in Portugal. Oh, I do remember this now. I do remember. Yeah, they were the ones that were out to dinner, right? And then every hour or whatever, they would have somebody else go in and check on them. Megan, you too? Holy shit. Okay, we definitely have to do something for Washington. Aftercare, pregnancy counseling. If that's the case, I think that I think the parents had something to do with it. I think the dad was the last one to check on him. And he took a little longer, and then there was no one there. I need to really look into it. But yeah, it would be fun to start digging into some cold cases too. What day can we do that? Aftercare, pregnancy counseling. So many young girls having babies back to back and not healing mentally. That's a good one. I stopped a girl once from S. I seen her Facebook post. I don't know what line then picked her up, took. It's amazing that you were able to stop her. Took her to the ER. She thought I was nuts because I didn't know her. Okay, that's exactly. It doesn't matter, know them or not. Somebody. It just takes one person sometimes to reach out to save them. That's what I want. Thank you, Susan. That's what I want, is people from all over. So if you guys can come up with any ideas, thank you, Riley. So cute. If you guys can come up with any ideas, let me know. And maybe what we'll do one day is whoever wants to help, it is definitely heavy work. Whoever wants to help, maybe we can come up with a group, do some lives with just us, or we can open it up. It'll be like us on the panel talking about things that we can do, how we can help, whatnot. I just want us to help if we can. Find a way. Let's off topic. That's okay, because I was just finishing up with this, Queen, so you can be off topic. While you're off topic, I just saw something posted about someone losing their subscription soon. As a reminder, the subscription thing changed. My subscription is $2.99, but it's changing to like $9.99. That's crazy. You guys do not have to keep your subscription. Please don't feel like you have to. I did hear that it's only going to the $9.99 for like live something or other, and that won't take place for 2 to 3 months. But if you see that it's bumping up to $9.99, again, my heart is not shattered. I am fine with it. Thank you, lady. I just want to make sure I put that out there because we haven't talked about it for a while. I just saw the message. So please don't feel like you have to stay a member, because I did not choose a $9.99 price. I choose the absolute lowest price possible. Over on YT, the memberships is, wait, it says $9.99. Okay, yeah. Please cancel your memberships. Yeah, you guys do not have to pay it. That's crazy. I did not ask for that. That is something TikTok did. Yeah. Please feel free to that's when I said that I got a banana. Let me see. It's not that important. I don't know what you guys know what I'm saying, right? Please. It's not hurting my feelings at all. That's ridiculous. I didn't ask for it, so please do it, I just subbed for a year. They sent me a notice saying my sub will be done after 3 months. Oh, I think if maybe that's what I read, is if you're subbed for either on auto renewal or you sub for a long time, I think that's what it is after 3 months you get to keep it at the $2.99. I remember something about it. Yours was prepaid, WV Mom, for $2.99. Okay. Yeah, just as long as you guys know, I just don't want anyone feeling like, yeah, you have to keep it. It says 269 when you look. Okay. So, anyways, I just want to put that out there. I slept for 3 months and I have a free super. Okay, with your free Superman. Yeah, that's absolutely crazy. Yep, cancel. Angel, can I explain what PPEC is that Kayla mentioned today? What? I don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, wait a minute. Are you talking about the inpatient physical therapy place for baby Alex? Is that what you're talking about? Of course you can. Of course you can, darling. Yeah, do you want to come up and do it, Angel? Come on up. Yeah, I had forgot all about that. Yeah, I think it's fabulous. And I don't know why anybody, I don't know if they are, but I don't know why anyone would beat her up because of it. Oh, I'm asking if, oh, you're asking me, oh, I thought you said you knew about it. No. Okay. I will have to look into it. I think we have something similar out here, but it's more of, I don't think it's like inpatient to where they're going to stay there for like 30 days, whatever. But they do have centers where you can go for, instead of like daycare, right? They would go to a center for the 8 hours a day, whatever it is. And there they would receive physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, whatever it is for his needs. That's what they would do. Then they would go home at nighttime. It's basically like the rest of us dropping our kids off at daycare. He's just going to get all of the correct therapy that he needs to get. They said it's not a punishment. It's it's absolutely positive for the child. Even if, no, I haven't been following Flying Kayla for a while, but so I don't know all of the updates. I think I did get a message somewhere though that CPS was involved after that whole fight thing happened. I don't know. But remember I told you guys, sometimes being involved with CPS is not always a negative, right? Even though I don't really care for much, but they can pay for things that you need. Now, because he has some special needs, that is a huge benefit. Tay was born very, very, very early. She had some significant complications, and in order for her to go to daycare, she would have had to have gone to a place similar to that, more so that she wasn't around a bunch of other germs, in a sense, right? Like everything else was doing fine for her. She didn't need any therapy type stuff. They wanted her in a medical setting, plus they wanted a medical staff there in case she started having seizures, whatever the case may be, she was covered. So I do know exactly what it is. I think it is absolutely great that he will be able to get 8 hours of different types of therapy every day. I think it's a great thing. That's a good thing. I only started watching them because baby Alex, he's so precious. Yeah, the resources are wonderful, but your mindset needs to be... Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they have to be on it. Yeah. And sometimes with CPS too, again, every CPS could be different. I don't know. Remember I told you they're not all linked together. If parents sometimes just are like, I'm just so stressed, I can't function, I can't deal, whatever, right? A lot of times they may pay for childcare for your child to go to childcare, because that way they know that the baby is safe, the baby's at childcare, you're getting that break, or you're looking for work or whatever it is that you're doing. CPS can do that as well. So yeah, I think it's absolutely great, and I hope that they're excited about it. I saw a quick couple second clip about it. I think people took the inpatient thing to a different level, like that he was going to be staying inpatient like at a rehab center. No. It's more so a daycare of therapy. So I hopefully that answered your question. Any other questions about any of that? Yeah, the cost of those is ridiculously expensive. Let me see if I can find one. Hold on. Is hold on. Remember last time when I got off, you guys? I was so tired. I was like, I've got to go to bed. I got a stupid burst of energy and was up just cleaning and rearranging until like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm so exhausted. I was late for work. Riley, you went up to level 21. Congrats, love. Let me see. A prescribed, PPEC stands for Prescribed Pediatric Extended Care, is typically free for eligible children in Florida because it's covered 100% by Medicaid as a medically necessary health care service, not child care. Well, that's nice. The service covers skilled nursing therapy, meals, and even transportation with no out-of-pocket expense or co-pays for those who qualify. To be eligible, your child needs a doctor's referral, blah, blah. How is it covered? What's included? Once approved, the PPEC service covers a comprehensive range of medical and therapeutic care, skilled nursing services, therapy services, meals, and nutritional support, and transportation to and from. So it sounds like they'll pick him up and drop him off and provide all the care. I think that's fabulous for him and for them. I get free child care through my food stamps, but won't for when. Wait, why will it stop when the second baby comes? That's crazy. Yeah, I'm really, that's fabulous. That's great news for them and for baby Alex. Hopefully people have laid off of them asking for a diagnosis. They do not need to provide absolutely anybody with a diagnosis. People sometimes are so comfortable feeling like they are very deserving of whatever it is that creators have going on in their life. I will never understand. That's crazy to me. So the daycare my first goes to doesn't accept it. Oh, that's why. Wanting a label, etc. is frustrating. Oh, with baby Alex, maybe is that what you're talking about? Every month I go down to like trying to apply, and it's a big no, AZ. Arizona is horrible for any type of supportive services. When my daughter lived there, I just was shocked and dumbfounded at the little amount of money that they pay out there, and then literally no services to try to help you. Wait, who's been crashing out? Wait. Oh, Fly got on live yesterday, acting out of his mind, talking about selling his soul to make it big. I think, is Fly back on some crazy stuff, like crazier than the regular stuff he's been on? I hope Kayla, if that's the case, I haven't seen it, so I don't know. If that's the case, I hope Kayla does sever ties, puts distance there, because if not, even if CPS, let's just pretend CPS is not involved in their case at all, right? And you stay in a relationship, either whether it's a DV situation, AB against the child, you, a pet, whatever, if there's any rug issues, alcohol issues, whatnot, and you stay, that is considered child abuse. You are choosing to keep your child in a bad and or toxic environment, and they can remove the child from your care because you chose to stay in that bad toxic environment. So hopefully she gets it together and she doesn't stay. No joke, I'm in such debt right now because I pick and choose my bills. I feel you, girl. I'm sorry. I wish there was just a way to, like, you know, that we could all just, I don't know, help each other out. I don't know. I just don't know. I just wish there was a way for something. Anything. What happened? I caught the end of a T page talking about it and it cut off. Exactly what my dad told me when my ex was getting abusive. He was a cop and I listened. Yeah, that law was passed, at least in my state, that law was passed, I think, like, I don't know, between 15 and 20 years ago. And the reason why it was passed was a lady that was getting service out of my office. She was in a really bad abusive relationship and she stayed. Like, they would call, she would call the police, and then she would go right back. She would never press charges. So 2 new laws were passed here way back then. One was that if the victim doesn't want to press charges, the state can then pick them up, right? Because she just kept calling, and it was bad abuse. And so that was passed. And then I think either her child passed away or was very severely hurt. I can't remember because it wasn't my case. It was just in my being taken care of out of my office. But the child was not the intended target, but ended up being the target. And I can't remember if it got hit or pewed. I don't remember. And so then that's when they changed the law that staying in an abusive relationship is considered child abuse because the child can very easily be hurt. He said he has sold his soul a long time ago. When you talking about selling his soul, I swear it's got to be either he's getting some shit that's laced with something or whatever, because whenever he's using it, and with Fly, it's very easy to tell because he does this thing with his jaw. I think a lot of people that use a certain substance do, but his is very prominent with his jaw. Or whatever it is that he does. Indiana has that, or state picks up DV, yeah. I think most states do now. I don't know about everybody, but I know a lot of states do. It's, if a man abuses you and tells you he's sorry, don't believe him. Absolutely. Pack your bag. The minute you can safely leave, get out. But also know, leaving is the most dangerous and deadly part of the entire relationship. So if you guys ever need help with that, I have a whole system set up on how to prep for leaving, how to, get everything together to leave in a smooth process so you have absolutely everything and you're stocking things for a while. What is K2? I guess I could look it up. Again, I always tell you guys, this is where I really lack in my stuff, is I don't know enough about K2. Okay, it says K2 is a street name for synthetic gardening, which are a class of human-made mind-altering chemicals. First of all, whenever it's synthetic anything, absolutely not. I do not need some methane. I don't need methane in there underneath the cupboards being like, well, let's see let's see what happens if we just mix these things together. Give me a little bit more of that bleach over there. Come on. What about the rat poisoning? I'll take some of that. I don't need methane doing that. And then being like, try this shit, it's great. No, I'm good. Stick with my Diet Coke. I'm good. What? Yeah, absolutely not. I don't need synthetic nothing. K2 can be diet. I bet again, I was a correctional officer at one time, and we watched inmates fall over, and that's crazy. Dirty officers are bringing in, I believe it. It's like the Fent fold. I finally figured out why, because it's terrible. If you walk downtown Seattle, I never go there, but if you do, it is, the videos I've seen is horrible. The Fent fold is real. The reason why is the F affects your nervous system. And so it's not getting oxygen or something to the nervous system. So you're just standing there. You can be straight pissing yourself. You're just slumped over. We had a 20-year-old die because of 2K that made her brain dead. That's heart-wrenching. Yeah, I have not been down there for a very long time. Years. I used to be down there all the time. I can't anymore. It's terrible. It's gross. Hi from Seattle. Oh, I'm from Seattle. And I hate it. Yeah, it's bad. I could definitely use some dicks though. So Speed, or IMC Speed, or Show Speed, or whatever his name is, the streamer. So he was in Seattle yesterday, day before yesterday, and he went to Dick's Burgers. If you guys have never been to Washington and don't know, he was shocked at how fast the service was and how cheap it is. You cannot have anything custom made. They have their little orders. The fries are the best fries you'll ever have, but you need to eat them very fast, because if you don't eat them fast and they get a little bit cold, they kind of turn into Crisco, but that's okay, right? They have the best tartar sauce ever. So people in the comment section were kind of like cracking jokes about how the people that are working at this fast food restaurant, why were they older, and etc., etc. Well, let me tell you a little story about Dick's. So, owned and operated, started right here in Seattle. I'm not in Seattle, but anyways. You start there at this burger joint making $22 an hour. They also pay for your college. If that's what you want to do, they'll pay for your college up to a certain amount. And they promote from within. And they also have a 401k. It is an amazing establishment to work for. Yeah, $22 an hour is their starting wage. They are there. They like to have high schoolers, like seniors graduating, junior, senior. They love to have them come in and work and learn the business, because then they pay for their college. They continue to work there while they go through college, and then they can go and do whatever. Some of them have stayed on, became marketing managers, whatnot. Dick's is a fabulous, fabulous company to work for. Yeah, it's amazing. And if you're ever in Washington, you gotta go to Dick's. Just trust me when I tell you, eat your fries first. Save your burger, eat your fries first. And get like 2 or 3, because they're just in a small thing. Get 2 or 3 with the tartar sauce. You'll need about 10 to 20 tartar sauce. Okay, well, don't be a fat pig like me. That's how I eat it. Yeah, it's great. I love it. And they've stuck with their great customer service, and their shakes are like $2 for a shake, whatever. It's very cheap to eat. I think his order was $250, I think, something like that. And he ordered 50 burgers, 50 fries, and I think 50 milkshakes or something. Right. She's packing my bags and going to Seattle. Absolutely. I picked my phone up so fast, like, Angie! Yeah. It is the best. Oh, I want some. Oh, I haven't eaten yet today either. Oh, maybe. Do I want to? How far? Oh, I bet they're closed. Look at me ready to roll. How far is it from me? What time? It's a hike for me. What time does Dick's close? There's one closer. Now, they used to be open 24/7. Not Sporting Goods. No, Dick's. The only Dick's there should be. Let me see. Oh, they open till 2 a.m. Oh, look, Jill got it, 2 a.m. But I can't go to the one in Seattle. That is far. Let me see. Let me pull up some pictures. I love that it still has that, authentic, old school view. Let me see. Go to images. You guys know, you guys heard the song, My Posse's on Broadway. My Posse's on Broadway. Me and Kid Sensation at home away from home in that black Benz limo with us. That song, it's done. Cruising down Broadway at Dick's. They talk about going to Dick's there. Why would these blow up? These are some of their signs. That's what I was thinking, Jill. Sir Mix-a-Lot didn't live far from me. I've been to his house a few times when I was young. Ooh, the Dick's Deluxe. It's the best. $3.40 for the Dick's Deluxe. The Dick's Special is $2.20. Cheeseburger $1.90. A hamburger $1.85. Or sorry, a cheeseburger plain $1.85. A hamburger $1.60 and a hamburger plain $1.55. Let me see. I don't know if that's the current menu. Let me look at the... Let me look just to show you. Oh, hold on. And then we'll move on to our next topic. If you guys have something already for your next topic, let me know. Okay, let me pull this up website. We just have to look and see at the menu. They DoorDash. Shut the front door. I can DoorDash me some Dick's. Shit. A food truck? A food truck? They have a Dick's food truck? I'm trying to find the menu. Bring me a Dick's Deluxe, please. Immediately DoorDash that. It's funny, as my boys got older, I'd be like, you guys, we're gonna go to Dick's for dinner. They're, come on, Mom. Come on, stop it. I'm like, listen, I want me a big Dick's Deluxe for dinner. The best. Just look at that yumminess. Oh. It doesn't show the menu on here, though. Anyways, it's cheap. It's cheap. It's delicious. I love it. It's good. If you're ever in Washington, you gotta get you a Dick's. Okay? You made me a new logo? You're the best. Just come on into Washington to get you some Dick's. It's the best. Alright, what do you guys want to talk about next? We all want some Dick's tonight, okay? Dude, I didn't know that I could DoorDash it, though. But you can't really DoorDash it because that's far away, too. And I'd have to eat the fries, like, in the parking lot. like right in the parking lot. 'Cause I'm telling you, if you don't eat the fries piping hot, it will turn into basically like you're biting into a stick of Crisco. Okay. Listen, we love to have good lives. Can you check the update? Wait, there's an update, Michelle, on Baby J? See, my hair's already about to go up. That's why I don't do it often, because I'm ready for it to go up. Yes, I'm aware Santos is in Texas. They're like In-N-Out. Well, they're way better than In-N-Out fries, but they're even greasier. Like, they'll grease through the bed. Like, it's just part of you. Listen, you go to Dick's and you make it a artery or two clogged, but you'll be okay. It's worth it. It's worth it. That's why then you get the regular. Never mind. Get someone to unclog them bad boys for you. Why? Y'all, I'm pregnant and y'all talking about food. I don't. I'm so sorry. Listen, you've already. Just kidding. You've had enough dicks, okay? Save the rest for the rest of us. And I'm saying when In-N-Out fries get cold, they're trash, yeah. These ones you just have to heat up again, but they're just so greasy. It's bad. They think they're above the law. Absolutely. They're always going to think that. Oh, you're in Bellevue? Ooh, you know what else I want? Made me think of Bellevue. Is P.F. Chang's. Delicious. They will get caught up. I keep telling. We talked about the whole Santos thing at the very beginning of life, and I just tell people, don't stress about it. Don't worry about it. Because if he's there, which we know he is. Remember I told you guys last night, I showed you guys the itinerary for the event that he's supposed to be at. It's in Texas. So we knew that. They will 100% tell on themselves. There's just no way they can't, that they won't. Somehow, some way, he'll be in the room and be on live and you'll hear Baby W, or vice versa. She'll be doing something with Baby W and then his loud ass will start yapping and talking. He won't be able to resist taking a picture in hopes of thinking that it's going to really piss 2K off, when all he's doing is just curling that last little string on the present to have it all wrapped up so perfectly. You found a place what way? Oh, you're going to Kirkland? Oh, no, that's deep. There really isn't one, Batman. There really isn't one. Someone said that they saw him at the airport in Dallas. But again, we knew he was going to Texas. I don't think anybody truly believed that they were not going to be with each other for 7 days, right? No one truly actually believed that. They've never done it before. They don't care about rules. They've made it extremely clear. They don't care about any rules at all. Bree says all the time, who the fuck is a judge to tell me when I can and can't see my kid? No. What? Let's say she's caught violating. What does the court do? So if she's caught violating and Santos is around the baby, his 2K's attorney will file a motion and let the judge know, and that will, it could be a number of things that happen, right? The likelihood is, depending on when it's done, visitation, she could have an order to go, they'll go back to court one, but she could have an order to turn the baby back over. They could finish out this visitation and then she does not get any more visitations. It all depends, and this is the tricky piece too. Before, she used to have her visitation in California, so it would be a lot easier for them to get right into the judge. They're both in Texas. Now, it doesn't mean it can't happen, because they can do virtual court. So, it just depends on what the judge sees fit. in the visit now, or you're not going to get any more visitation. Who knows? Could be a number of different things. It's not an arrestable offense. I think I saw that, because it's not part of the DVRO. But she would be in clear violation of her visitation order, because again, there's no custody. She has no custody, so what she has is a visitation order. She has a DVRO, a visitation order, and she has a anti-nappage. Have you seen the snaps? Baby W is only in a diaper in a lot of them. Oh yeah, I forgot. I downloaded that while I was on here. Let's see if I can figure it out. Just go up. Chappy snap. Let's see if I can. Let me see if it'll let me. We'll see. Sweet. Okay. Okay. Give me 1 second. Me birthday. Thank you guys so much for tapping for your daily heart me's. All the good stuff. Hold on, the good stuff. Hold on. I'm waiting for my confirmation number. Then we can go through all the snaps now that I'm starting to download my stuff onto my iPad. We're back up to 311 heart me's, which is great, especially because I was gone for 2 weeks. I appreciate that. We were up over 400. Thank you, Jen. So the daily heart me is... Wait, why is this not sending this to me? Hold on. The daily heart me is important, and then I guess the C2 thing, but I don't know what that's about. Hold on one moment. Important, and then I guess the C2 thing, but I don't know what that's about. Hold on one moment. No, do not add my contacts. No, I don't want to add any friends. Oh my god, I don't want to do any of this. Choose an outfit. I don't want to choose a damn outfit. What the heck? This is crazy. No, I don't want to choose an outfit. I just want... Okay. Sure. I'm not doing any of that. Okay. Whatever. Okay, let me look here. Okay, so who was I supposed to go to? I finally got it. Thank you, Carrie. I so appreciate you. I think that for a normal family, a baby here in Texas, a diaper is normal. However, with them, yeah, I don't think the diaper issue is the big deal. I think that is normal with the heat it is. But then again, you know, just off live, just keep it off live. I think that's the issue, like you said. And it's funny because people will always say, oh my god, not everyone thinks like creeps like you. Well, that says a lot about you if that's what you think. No, it doesn't. It just goes to show that I've been in the system, not in the system, but I've worked in the system forever. I read these people's files. That's where they get off on their stuff. They search family channels. They search like contests, like cute baby content, anywhere where they can get pictures, that type of stuff. Yeah. They see a live of somebody that has their baby yeah. Not good. Okay, you guys are gonna have to help me with names though. What is Brian Santos's or what's Bree's Snapchat? Oh, wait, what is that? Unemployed rich mommy. Oh, how fitting. Wait, maybe I'm doing this wrong. Wait. Do I click this button, the search thing, to try to find people? Santos PRC. Oh, there we go. Okay, here it is.
Give it back to my car. Wes, are they about to call me and you? Of course. They're gonna call me and you. All we do is win. All we do is win. Let's go. I was just trying to get a video.
That's his daughter? Yeah, this is Snapchat. It's all old. Oh wait, what's happening? How do I skip through? Oh, this all.
Slow.
Yeah. Okay, is there anyone else you wanted to look up? Yeah. He looks like he was a character that was in The Outsiders. Yeah, everything he posted. Okay, I saw that one. Yeah, I'm just looking through Snapchat. I don't know if what else. I don't know if Bree has one, but it's just unemployed. Oh, just unemployed mommy now. Okay, let me look up that. Oh, here it is. Wait a minute. Is Principal not in here? I haven't seen Principal all night. She's not in here? Oh, she was. She's not now? Okay. This baby's knocked out. Mama's next. Good night. That was 23 hours ago.
Okay, I tried to sleep. I was exhausted, but I keep waking up because I'm like, I keep checking on Winter. I don't know why. I can't sleep soundly right now. Even though I'm exhausted. So, I'm up eating a fucking chicken tender. I don't know what to do.
Okay, do you like the stay-at-home mom life? Like, is it something you could do every day? It's been a little rough for me. And then her answer is, it seems like it would be easier with a partner that's also stay at home. What the hell? When I take care of W completely alone, it's freaking hard. Listen. Okay. What? Okay, let's talk about this. Hold on. Can you... So if I don't touch it, it'll stay like this. It won't move, right? So you're telling me with one child... What's happening? Here we go. With one child, you need 2 adults to stay at home to take care of one child? It's freaking hard with one child? Hi, Soup. There you are. She gives me a headache. She gives me a headache. What does she think she's going to... Literally, it's been a day. Oh my God, this is hard. All that shit that she talks about 2K, getting help from his mom while he works, and you've had him for 24 hours. I'm going to read it again for those of you just coming in. This is the wisdom of Bree. The lady that typed this, no disrespect to you, her name is also Brianna. They're connecting. It says, do you like the stay-at-home mom life? First of all, how would you ask? Why would you even ask her that? She doesn't have mom life. There's no mom life. She sees the child 7 days a month. This is the first time since, 6 months, that she's even had him for any amount of time, like overnight. Besides that, it's been 2 hours a day. So there's not really mom life, but we'll start there. But nonetheless. So it says, do you like the stay-at-home mom life? Like, is it something you could do every day? Well, no, the fuck she can't do it every day. She can't even do it 7. Anyways. It's been a little rough for me. Ha ha. Now that I also do understand, I would never have been a good stay-at-home mom because I'm very career-minded. I like to work. Pray over it, Angie. You are too obsessed with... Hold on, I can't read this. I'm too obsessed with a child that doesn't belong to you. God bless. I'm obsessed with a child, too obsessed with a child that doesn't belong to me? Okay, I'll pray over it. Thank you for letting me know. I'm obsessed. I can't sleep at night. I even prayed because I was like, why didn't I get hair? From the haircut you got his hair and I didn't even get a lock of hair. It was really hard. I was like, I just don't get it. Like, I make videos and I didn't get a lock of hair from the cut. Like, he didn't even message me and be like, do you like the cut? Or he didn't even care what I thought about the haircut. Like, why, John? Why? I'm gonna pray about this. I'm praying about this for real. Because golly gee willikers, I just don't understand. This is really hard. And then he followed the judge's orders and just let that other chick just have him for a whole week? I know more about that child than she does. He just followed the court orders. He just be such a good dad and W has such a great grandma. It's crazy. Oh. I just don't get it, guys. Golly gee willikers. This is gonna be a rough one, bucko. I'll tell you right now. Let me wipe these tears. Listen here, buckaroonies. We're gonna have some quorum and some respect around this place, okay? Because this chick is having a hard time and it's only been 24 hours. She needs Santos there. But that's okay, because that's... Dear God, I've been sent to you to pray, to heal me of... Did she say it was an obsession? I want to make sure I'm right. To heal me of me making videos I'm asked to do, and giving my opinion on stuff on Baby W. Apparently I'm obsessed. Is there a Baby W Anonymous that I need to go to? Lord, please help me from my sin of Diet Coke and my obsession with Baby W. I so appreciate you. Amen. 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 And I'm a bunny rabbit. Oh my God. Can I get an amen? Amen. Hello. Y'all be killing me. Absolutely killing me. First of all, how you know I don't know him? I don't. But again, I'm doing what I was asked to do. It's so easy. right? Just scroll, or you can click not interested. And if you really hate me, just be like block. I know, I feel so better. I feel so relieved now that I prayed over it. Okay, so let's keep talking about Baby W and John and Bree. The prayer takes a while to work, I guess. So before I was interrupted, this is what it says. It says, when I take care of W completely alone, it's freaking hard. Bree, you should pray on it. You should pray on it. It's a child that you barely know. I could see how that can be difficult. You should pray on it, and maybe that will help you. How else will they ever share their wisdom with us in the chat? Listen, I don't know. She can listen. She's welcome anytime. Come share your wisdom. Give me more things to pray about. I appreciate it. I love it. I'll do it. I wouldn't be bitching when you only have more week. Listen, I like to have a little fun and get a little snarky every now and again. Samantha. Okay, Samantha says, I have 5 kids. Talk to me about hard. Okay, so this is the next question about my obsession. It says, wish they just let you and Santos be together with baby W. He's your baby daddy now. Like, what? Remember, to be a Bree supporter, there's like a max brain cell count that you can have. Anyways, she says, soon we will be able to, and W will start to form that step-parent relationship. We're so excited. Well, calm down that excitement, because I don't see that happening anytime soon. Like, what? Here's the next one. Handsome Angel woke up, ate strawberries, hash browns, sausage patty, drank water. Yay! Here's another question. You ready? Good morning, Mama and baby. Have the best day together. Bree responds, I'm not against letting my baby run around in only a diaper, but I put a shirt on him and he tried to rip it off like the Hulk. So funny. I was like, no, W, you have to wear clothes. Question. I can't imagine how much your heart is filled with happiness waking up with your baby. Lady, did you see the question just a minute ago? She said she was stressed the fuck out because she can't have Santos. She says, I was so happy and peaceful. I feel okay. Again, I feel okay. I mean, it's I mean, I guess it was kind of cool. I can see him. I don't know. That's alright. This one says, I can't say too much right now, and I usually hate the drama T pages start. I usually hate the drama T pages start, but some of y'all are smart. Y'all notice certain things. Yeah. Documentation can be everything. Oh, we're so smart. Her favorite babysitter, of course, right? Get the TV action. Ooh, another question. Ready? You need to take W one day to Cheeky Monkeys. I don't know what that is. Such a fun place for adults and kids. She says, now that I can say it, that's where I took him for my supervised visit. He loved it. Right now? Oh, I gotta get off of here. Oh, God. Hope I can learn to get back on. This better say I won $3 million. Today, Junior. Okay. I'll see what I can do. 3 million doll hairs. Oh shit, she's feeding him. She's feeding him. Of course, it's her food, but she's feeding him. He's looking at her like, what? I'm not going to show it because it's, my obsession with him. I want to keep it all to myself. No, I just don't put other kids. He took that food right away. She didn't want to hold it. It's not crackers. It was a McDonald's sandwich, and she was trying to hold it, and he took it out of her hands. He's like, I got this. Okay, this one says, my son runs around in a diaper only at home. It's too hot. Oops, shit. Too hot and more comfortable for him. I don't mind. Let him be. She responds back, for real, like, who wants to do a mountain of laundry every week when they're literally just at home? If I'm home, it's a robe all week. Okay. Wait. Oh, is this what you're talking about where he gave her a lock of his hair? Now, how sweet is that? No one wants to talk about that, though. That he not only gave her a lock of his hair, but also in a little pendant thing. No one's going to talk about that. Let's bash the man for you know what I'm saying? For cutting the hair. But we won't talk about that. That's crazy. Okay. This one says, how did you get W to roll? My 4.5-month-old still struggles with it. Well, how is she going to answer this question? She says, oh, crap. He did rolling, crawling, and walking pretty naturally on his own. I'm not sure what his dad did for the activities for rolling, but I would usually do a lot of tummy time with toys in front of him to reach for. They have those water pads and play with. To be honest, W just rolled over one day after doing a lot of tummy time, random. Oops, hold on. That was it. Do you communicate with his dad during the day?
Or when winter's with me, unless it's about winter, which the only things we really ever need to talk about is like, if I'm getting ready for a visit, I'll be like, hey, did anything in his clothes or diaper size change? His routine? Is he doing any new activities? Does he like new foods? Does he hate any new foods? Is there any new allergies? Like all the basic updates. Anything that could change within like 3 weeks, I'll ask right before my visit so that we're communicating about winter.
Okay, this one says, ha ha ha, about to go take W for a walk in the pool area. Here it has a lot of grass. Gave him his daily allergy med, so it should be good to get some fresh air. Also, I barely just now took my first shower in 2 days because I literally haven't had time. She says, I literally haven't had time, RIP. You haven't had time to take a shower? The child sleeps. Can you imagine, you guys, if she was really pregnant and she was about to have another child? Neza! What would she do? How would she live? How would she function? She's just gonna walk around stinking? Like, he sleeps. Yeah, right. Welcome to motherhood. Like, he's 1.5. Brie. He's 1.5. Like, you can take a shower. I take a shower every day when I'm watching my grandbaby. Either do it during her nap time, or I'll set her up in the bathroom with some little toys or whatever, and she'll sit right there. I'll take a shower. It's not that serious.
Got the unk. Winter was a little upset. So we're gonna come hang out outside, see if he wants to walk around.
Outside air, Def stopped that runny nose, got his hands clean. Okay, do you have a co-parenting app? We've always had a co-parenting app. Anyway, all right, we'll read the rest of those later. We'll do that every day, I guess. Go in and read some of her funniness. Sorry. Yeah, Chloe, I'll message you, Chloe. That's weird, but I'll message you. I'm about to end here soon. Come to check on me, but yet my apartment is extremely small. Wait, what? What do you mean, Tiff? Is it confirmed that he's in Dallas? I'm not sure if that's confirmed. I received verification yesterday that the event that he was talking about going to was in Texas, and that he needed to be in Texas this evening. If he's there or not, I don't know. I will find out. So she never showered all those other times. Right. Like, I felt like those were the harder times, like to take a shower when they're really, really little. And you just don't know. That's craziness. I don't know. Keep the bath door open. Put Blippi on. Yeah, they'll be fine. Like, but again, you guys have to remember, this sweet baby barely knows her. 7 days. He has to be away from his dad and his grandma for 7 days. So if she keeps him the whole time. That's a big if, right? She does not have to keep him the entire time. So if she keeps him the whole time, and she's already stressed out, this is day 2. She's stressed out. She hasn't slept. She can't eat. She can't shower. She can't shit. She can't see Santos. She's stressed out. This should be the greatest time for her ever. And her outing was going outside of the apartment, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. I have no idea, because like I said, during the day when I'm with the grandbaby, I'm not on at all. And then I just popped on as soon as I got on. I just popped on. I didn't look at anything ahead of time, so I knew nothing that was going on. Oh, she had all the energy in Mexico, and that's the other thing, right? Let's talk about that. So she goes to Mexico right before she knows she's going to have a 7-day trip or a 7-day visit with her child. Why would she go to such a party? You know what I'm saying? Like a party atmosphere. Why not take a relax? If you have to take a vacation, because notice, she takes a vacation every time she has to see baby W. She takes a vacation before and after. Like, she has to get everything out, and then she has to get everything back in. I don't know. But why not go and stay someplace where you have a nice, serene, calm vacation? You get some sleep, you go to the spa, you get massage, whatever the case may be. She's out there shooting back shots of tequila and getting spun around on Mario's shoulders. Like, what the hell? And you have a good night. I have to pick up my son from work. Have a good night, Margaret. I'm going to be popping off here in just a second. All of a sudden, both Brie and Santos stop posting on IG and said, right? Clock it. She is addicted to the fast life. Yeah. And I'm telling you guys, they're going to mess up. They're absolutely positively going to mess up. It'll come out there together. Guarantee you. Guarantee you. Yeah. She does. So, alright guys, well, I'm going to pop off a little earlier tonight because, remember last night, I think I told you this in the beginning, last night when I was so tired and I'm like, oh my god, you guys, I'm so tired, I just want to go take a shower and I want to go to bed. Yeah, I was up to like 2 something in the morning. Uncle Fester got banned. Shit, they're banning everybody. Hold on, we'll talk about that. Dang, people are garbage. I was up to like 2 something in the morning. Cleaning, rearranging, going through all the shit. I don't know why. No idea. And then I felt so horrible because I was late for work for the first time ever. I was late for work. I didn't hear my alarm. My boss was calling me multiple times. Thank goodness traffic wasn't bad. She came down here and had to wake my ass up. She's like, excuse me, you coming to work today? I'm like, oh shit. And then I wake up. I put my nightgown on inside out last night. Honey, I was tired. Ooh, maybe it was my obsession. Ooh, I should pray about that too. I'll pray about that too. That still cracks me up. I wonder if people like that last chick that commented that I need to pray over my obsession. No, I don't. I don't do any gardening in any way. Yeah, never. I need to take I need something like to shut my mind off and go to sleep. But anyways, it cracks me up like when I think about that comment that she said that I need to pray or whatever because I'm too obsessed with a child that's not mine. What? All I have done is I do the videos about them. I don't do videos on a daily, but all I've done is try to be helpful and assistive to both parents. Only one parent was welcome to it. The other one just calls me an old fat white bitch. Well, and guess what? For the first time, Bree's not lying. I'm old, I'm fat, and I'm white. So she got them all right. I guess I could be a bitch too. So it just cracks me up. Like, why watch me if that's what you feel? And we've been on for 2 hours. We've been talking about other stuff this entire time. It's like they sit there and they wait for me to bring it up. It's like, she said it. Here's my time. Oh, I've been waiting for her to. Thank you, Beth. I've been waiting for her to say it. Oh, I can finally send my message. You sat here for 2 hours waiting for me to bring up Bree so you can send me that message? That's okay, because I had a good time getting acted out for you. I'm sure it'll be clipped and people will take it the wrong way that I'm crying about the haircut. I spray magnesium on the bottom of my feet. And that's all. What? Are you serious? I need to do that. I have a hard time. I could be so tired. I can close my eyes, but it's like they're still open and my mind is just racing. And then, so I have a hard time falling asleep and then I have a hard time staying asleep. Like, I'll just wake up out of nowhere for whatever reason, and then I'm up. Okay, so magnesium. Why I never see your clips? Well, I don't know. Crazy. So, anyways, all right, guys, I love you so much. We'll be back live tomorrow. Oh, wait, what's your question, Natalie? I have a hard time falling asleep, staying asleep. Yeah. Now, I do know, because I had a hysterectomy, that my body stops producing melatonin, but I've had to take melatonin for so long, I feel like that doesn't work anymore. So, I don't know. He's doing good. I think I'm gonna try it this weekend. I'm gonna try to go out and go see him. Was that your question, Natalie? You're so cute. You're holding me up from going, Pete asked me about Mr. Hope. You guys are the best. I love you guys so much. And you guys also, please think about what I was talking about earlier. The reason for the live, right? The mom who attempted to unalive her three children. What can we do as a whole? Please, I truly want you guys to think about it. Think about what is something we can do that we can try to help people. Is it come up with a number, or we need to dig more into it? Or if that's something that you're interested in truly being a part of and wanting to help, maybe message me and let me know, and then we'll come up with a community board and we'll go based off of that. Whatever it is, we have to do something. Yeah, the Mommy Sock Gang hotline, I love it. We have to do something. We have to. This is too many. I think this is what, so that's three children. You got baby Jay, and then there was 6 yesterday in Pennsylvania, I think is what I heard. That's a lot in a matter of a couple days. I think we should have a day set to do a live for Talks being here, to talk to people. I'll help. Yeah. Whatever it is we need to do. So let's get it together and we'll figure it out. So, all right. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.